Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Naso here from Internet Partnership Radio with a special video update on Tropical Storm Alberto getting close to hurricane strength at this time. Let's take a look at the latest. As of 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, winds 70 miles per hour. It's strengthened pretty quickly throughout the day. Still only 997 millibars though, and currently at 27.5 north, 85.4 west. Moving north-northeast at 9. You can see the anticipation is it will become a hurricane, the Hurricane Center thinks, and then weaken quickly as it comes on shore. So it may actually become a hurricane and then weaken to a tropical storm before landfall. As a matter of fact, it may not even become a hurricane once you look at the satellite loop. And you can see right there, right now, it's looking rather exposed. Earlier today, that was just not the case, as earlier this morning, we woke up and it was like, whoa, all of a sudden the center's relocated right under this convection, but throughout the course of the day it's gotten sheared off again. So shear is definitely to blame for Alberto not strengthening. Thankfully, as you saw what happened this morning, Alberto probably would have taken any opportunity that would have come by him to intensify. Latest radar out of Tampa, clearly you can see the center. Nothing that I would call a developing eye wall, which is great news. But definitely the center of circulation here, moving in the general direction, it looks like, of probably up here in the Big Bend area. I'm guessing that's probably where we're going to see the most likely point of landfall, somewhere in the Big Bend area, but anywhere from Panama City all the way down to Tampa needs to keep an eye on this. But the heavy rainfall you can see already coming well in advance, and the strong winds as well, well in advance of the hurricane, if it does become a hurricane. You can see the dry air looking rather foreboding for the system. This dry air has just continued to push into Alberto, and that is why it has not been able to strengthen. And with the center being right here, still, even if it did become a hurricane, it would not become a strong hurricane by any means at this point. Taking another look at a map of Florida, you can see here, I think a landfall probably, as I mentioned last night, near Cross City or Chiefland or Cedar Key. In fact, my first guess with this system was Cedar Key, Florida, I think 60 miles per hour. Looks like it might hit near there but be a little bit stronger. I did not anticipate the strengthening earlier today, which goes to show how intensification is the hardest pinpointing for a forecast. But definitely anywhere from, say, Sarasota down to up to Apalachicola, you could definitely see an impact from this storm. Elsewhere in the tropics today, we do have a pretty decent tropical wave out here, well to the east of the southern Windward Islands. Watch this one, is pretty low. If it could kind of come up and get into the Caribbean Sea, we might see some development down the road. Right now, nothing going on there. Another look at it, looking pretty impressive here, and the models have been hinting that a tropical wave will affect the Lesser Antilles over the next several days, so we got to keep an eye on this one. And then coming off the coast of Africa, a very nice tropical wave about to exit off. We'll see what happens with that down the road. As for the Eastern Pacific, we were watching that system yesterday, not looking good. It looks like it tried to spin up, but just not having an easy time becoming a depression, so development not really anticipated at this time. That's the latest on Tropical Storm Alberto. I will see you next time. Stay tuned to Internet Partnership Radio.